Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles. In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
Welcome to GameJunkieXL, guys. I am super excited for this rag. 1983. Before the Nintendo Entertainment System was even out. Jesus Christ. We're going way retro this time, guys. This started off as a arcade cabinet. Don Bluth art, story, everything. It is the quest to save Princess Daphne from the evil dragon Singe. And personally, this just so happens to be one of my favorite games of all time. Now, when I was a kid, arcades, at least in the city, didn't have tokens. You popped in quarters, and, you know, you just played the games. And arcades were always packed with kids. And I remember actually the day that Dragon's Lair showed up in the arcade. And I was like, what's that? And oh my god, I must have spent $30 or $40 worth of my mom's money in this fucking game. The first day, and I didn't even get like 6 rooms in. I was like, holy shit, this game is a shit. And of course, you know, as I grew and the arcades slowly started disappearing in mass force, this game was kind of forgotten about for a little while. Not really forgotten entirely, but always forgotten as in the fact that, well, anything that basically had come out with Dragon's Lair title on it sucked balls, because I always wanted an arcade perfect version of Dragon's Lair. Ah! And as you can see, this is arcade perfect. This is exactly what the cabinet looked like graphic wise back in 1983. Now the whole point of this game basically is just to get through each room. And Singe's lair, Singe's castle, is actually a maze. You can take wrong ways, you can get off track and repeat rooms. Now I'm going to tell you guys right now, don't bother with that score in the upper right hand corner, because I die a lot in this game. I hadn't played this game since like 1984, and I just got my hands on it. I bought it yesterday online, digital download, yeah, for the win. And oh shit. Yeah, see. I'm not even leaving all the deaths in, because personally, this recording turned out to be something like 3 hours and 12 minutes. Yeah, I suck that bad at this game. Now, you might have noticed the things on the screen, the little arrows, the sword icons and everything, because this was, I don't know if it was the first, but it was one of the first, Flash games. By Flash games, what I mean is I hate this guy. That's not what I mean by Flash games, but I just wanted to point that out, that I hate this guy. I actually cut out that footage. I died in there quite a bit. That floor is kind of tricky to navigate when you're old and senile. I think I left this death in, though. But you see the icons and everything, yeah. My god. You can see the score keeps fluctuating and everything because I keep dying and having to continue. Which is horse shit, because I am the game junkie, but it happens. And basically what it is this was one of the first, if not the first, games that utilize the whole, you don't actually control the character, as in, oh shit! As in moving a joystick and preventing his every action. You don't necessarily swing the sword around with any movement control or anything. You just have to press the corresponding direction or icon for what's on the screen, and it plays out. Obviously, there are hundreds of animations for death and everything in this, and you guys can go look it up on YouTube. I'm not going to put it up there. If anybody really doesn't want to look for them, I guess, or wants my silly commentary on the death animations, I can go through and probably just play the game and record every single death animation in the game and commentate over it. If you guys want to see that, put it down in the comments. But basically, why is this one of my favorite? Well, if you check out the listing where you can get this game, basically every console, platform, media, you can get this thing on an iPhone, for Christ's sakes. This game is super popular because it's fun. It's fun, and it's one of Don Bluth's finest. Now, I will say that the whole game, if you know what you're doing, can actually be played through in like 10 to 15 minutes. That's without mistakes, without death. But of course, you can see I just can't help myself. Perhaps I'm just suicidal as hell. I don't know. But yeah, the game is relatively really short as long as you know where you're going, you know what areas trigger what rooms, and basically know your fuck. Now water shouldn't kill you, but it does. And you know everything that's going on. It basically can be beaten relatively quickly, but again, this was a 1983 Starcom masterpiece that was put into arcades and cabinet machines to eat kids' quarters. It is an evil, evil, evil game, but goddamn fun one. And basically, the whole point of the home versions, or what have you, is to get the highest score possible. Put your name in. You can see I'm back to 49-41. Yeah, I died a couple times in between that room and the room I'm in right now. But Dirk the Daring is well animated and everything. And actually, this game warranted a sequel in Dragon's Lair 2, which I am going to purchase my next paycheck, and I will be uploading that as well. There also is a fan-made Dragon's Lair 3. I don't think I'm going to bother with it. I might play it. I don't know. But I love these Don Bluth masterpieces. He also did Space Ace. He did a lot of these Flash type games with his art style and everything involved in it. Dragon's Lair just stands out to me as probably my favorite of them, of Space Ace. Well, actually, I'm kind of in a draw between Dragon's Lair and Dragon's Lair 2. Obviously, I like Dragon's Lair better because I played it first. Oh, the Lizard King. I shall smite thee, Lizard King. You shall taste my steel. And I'm gonna rob your bitch ass. Take that shit, bitch. Daphne, always with the see me, come and get me. But I was so happy. You guys have no idea when I found this for digital download, an arcade perfect translation, and I was just so excited. I didn't even think about it. I was like, yes, but mine. Obviously, Guild Wars 2 is coming out very, very soon, and I wanted games that I could play to keep myself occupied. There are rooms that I didn't record for this, like the electric chair room and things like that. It's just different ways that you go and different areas that you can get to via different means. Wow! See? There's the end right there. Now, if I didn't cut out all the deaths and continues and everything like that, it would come in just about this mark, the 10-minute mark. If I was perfect at this game, which I'm not. Hell, I can't even tell you. I must have spent a good $500 to $600 in quarters on this game as a child. This was, back in the day, this was so graphically impressive to me.
With a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck.
It still looks good. It's still, you know, I mean, obviously, you know, there are things where there's drawing, things like that when Dirk makes animation moves. when there are death animations also involved with it, you can see that the colors transition, and sometimes it gets sticky, but oh yeah, take that, Singe. We're gonna smite you as well. Magic sword! But all in all, guys, I was super excited to buy this game, own this game now, love this game to pieces, and I'm glad I could upload this for you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. At the end, I'm going to put the continue screen. The continue in the bottom right-hand corner is how you're going to subscribe to me if you really want to subscribe to me. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.